gasless transaction sponsorship. So how does this actually work? How can it be gasless? Who's paying for these transactions in this case?
Well, that's a question, like a great question, and I was expecting this.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, okay, there is no, okay, superpower is going to pay your gas fees, guys. Okay, it's
Right.
not us also. So the one who is paying the gas fees is the businesses, the dApps. Okay, to understand this, we have to understand the infra of ERC 4337. So they are like the four components to it: the smart accounts, the paymaster, the bundlers, and the entry point contract. So how this works is basically you have your smart account, you initialize a transaction, right? Now the decentralized application who integrates the Magma SDK have a paymaster setup, and they have funded the paymaster, which means they have put some gas fees into that paymaster. Now you create a smart account with zero gas fees. You don't have any gas fees onto your smart account. You initialize a transaction, and that transaction, if that transaction goes into one user op, if it is multiple transactions like 2 4, how many transactions, right, those will be bundled into one user op, and these will be like multiple user ops will be bundled together and sent into the bundler. Now the bundler sends these transactions, these user ops, onto the entry point contract. Now the entry point contract, okay, so when the bundler does this, the bundler pays the gas fees. Okay, for
Hmm.
first, the bundler pays the gas fees to the entry point contract, right? The entry point contract verifies whether this particular user op uses a paymaster or not. Now since you are using a sponsored gasless transaction, right, so the entry point contract is notified that okay, this user op uses a gasless transaction, which means basically a paymaster has to pay the funds for it. Now it notices the gas fees paid for that particular user op. Now it goes to the paymaster, it deducts the funds from the paymaster, right? The paymaster set up by the decentralized application. Once that is done, the entry point deducts the funds from the paymaster and sends it back to the bundler. So the bundler gets refunded, the paymaster gets deducted, which means the dApp got it funds being sent to the paymaster and the dApp funds are being used. So the smart account uses no funds. The smart account still has zero gas fees, zero gas into its wallet. You are still safe. You haven't used a penny for this transaction, and that's how it works.